Hey y'all, it's Amber.
And Clara.
Welcome to Need for Reality, where the mixers are loud, the takes are hotter than the oven, and the drama never disappoints.
Grab a glass of wine, coffee, or whatever is around you, preheat to 350, and let's get into it.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
And what's up, our weekend friends?
How are we doing this evening, Miss Clara?
Oh, we are alive and we are somewhat well. How are you doing?
Alive, but barely breathing.
Still
It was a long weekend I had.
Okay.
Pray to a God that I don't believe it. Okay.
Okay, well, how about you kick us off with what you did this weekend?
So my weekend was more like a long weekend. On Thursday, your girl flew to Nashville because I had a volunteer conference for Alpha Omicron Pi, AOPI, as I'll refer to it here on out, because they were having like a conference to do trainings for the volunteers. I do membership recruitment, and so that was like the theme of this year. So I flew down Thursday, because I was cheaper than flying down Friday. And I went to Mammoth Cave. I decided to spend my free day at Mammoth Cave. It's only an hour from Nashville, which I was surprised about. And Corbin, you're the reason why I went, because you had brought up about a national park. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know there was a national park nearby. So I Googled. And so I was like, well, I love to hike. Let me go check out this park. And because it was not far from Buc-ee's, your girl needed to go to Buc-ee's.
No, I did the same. We stopped at my best friend and I drove up, saw Buc-ee's, and like yeeted into the parking lot because we didn't know it was there, and then went up into Mammoth Cave.
Yeah, and let me tell you, well, obviously you've experienced. Did you do any tours while you were there, Corbin?
Yes, we did a tour.
Did you do the historical tour?
Yes.
Okay, I did that one. And let me tell you, Clara, that was the most magnificent experience I ever had. Grand Canyon is still my favorite, but being in that space and just the science, the history.
Did they turn off the lantern when you were in there?
They
show
did.
You how dark?
No, yes, they did. But at one point in our tour, the lights actually went out.
Oh!
And it was like, whoa, what's going on? It's really dark in here.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But I'm so glad I did that. And then I also hiked around the park a little bit on the outside. I went down to the Green River and came back up towards the visitor center. Literally, I told my mother-in-law that we got to go. Like family vacation, totally up our alley. Your girl would rather be in the woods than on the beach anyways. Sorry, Ben. But it was just such an amazing experience. Like I had a smile on my face the whole time. And yeah. So then Friday and Saturday was just action-packed sorority stuff. Got to see some old sorority friends that were in my chapter at the time that I was at. And yeah, now I'm running on 3 hours of sleep because that's all I got last night, and I've barely had time to take a nap today.
Did they, when you went into Mammoth Cave, did you have to go through the part where you're like hunched over and almost crawling, and you're like weaving through the really tight rocks as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that cave is amazing. It's wild.
Yeah, if I go back, I'd want to do the historical tour, only because Ben is so tall and wide that I just want to see how he would do. And I feel like I'd love it whether he loved it or hated it, because I just want to see the reaction. But then I would also want to do one of the other tours where they take a bus to a different part of the park so that we could see a different part of the cave.
Yeah,
there's still really neat.
There's a tour they have called the River Styx tour. And
yes, I thought of you.
For Greek mythology lovers like me,
Jackson.
I was like, oh my God, the River Styx. This is Greek mythology. But when I went, it was closed because I think we were there in March. It was too cold. I have been locked on that website to see when the River Styx tour is open because I want to do that one.
Yeah, see? So this is why we got to plan just a straight up girls trip to Nashville.
Yes.
We'll go to Nashville. we'll take a day or half a day, 3/4 of a day up at the national park.
Yeah.
God, that was cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That was so cool.
I have really fun pictures from that of my friend and I like standing, and it looks like our bodies are cut in half by rocks. It's awesome.
Yeah. Clara, what did you do this weekend or this week? What is your highlights?
My highlights were that hold on.
Give me a second. Corbin, talk about your week. I'll be right back.
All right, Corbin, we're going to kick it over to you while Clara gets her stuff
Oh
together.
my gosh. Yeah, so this week I actually had a pretty exciting week. My first half of the week wasn't as out there, but Thursday we had a formal like black tie optional level carpet rolled out event at my office.
Ooh.
So worked, my regular 9 to 5, then went into the bathroom at work and had to do makeup, hair, clothes, all that stuff in the bathroom at work.
Glamming in the bathroom.
Glamming in the bathroom with them fluorescent lights. And so then a group of us went down together, and there was drinks and there was food and there was dancing. And it was really, really amazing. It went until, God, we were there till like 10:30. And then I was like, I need to leave before the metro closes. Like I need to get home.
Yeah.
But they went, forever afterwards. They did after parties, and it was a really good time.
Cool.
It was a really, really good time. And then Friday went to a World Cup party to watch US and Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And then today, Father's Day. Oh, happy Father's Day to our
Happy
listeners.
Father's Day to all the dads that listen.
Yeah, my dad.
Happy Father's Day, Corbin's dad.
Happy Father's Day.
We should have had him on this week then.
It's fine. He wanted to see a movie. That was like, he was like, for Father's Day, I want to go see Disclosure Day, which is Spielberg's new movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say the concept of that movie was brilliant. Like it's aliens. But the way
Very
that it was
up his
done
alley.
is very good. Yeah. But it was, I think, a little too long because it was 2.5 hours.
Oh.
So it felt a little long.
Yeah.
But still very good. And then we had lunch, and then I ran over to my mom's house to see my stepdad and my grandpa over there and did a whole
sweet.
little Father's Day thing. So yeah, I think the highlight of my week, though, was the fancy party at work.
Mm-hmm. I love that. I love getting glammed. I love fancy things. I feel like I haven't had. Actually, I take that back. I glammed all weekend because when you do it's like business attire when you do these AOPI things, and so obviously,
Girl, I saw your pink blazer on Instagram. Love.
yeah, I was feeling myself. Now, granted, I didn't wear those heels the whole time because my feet were starting to hurt.
Correct.
But I really did like that outfit.
No,
I was really proud of myself.
You looked like Barbie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we were sitting in the lobby because some of the girls were having drinks, and I had my little Diet Pepsi in a wine glass.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. And this little kid behind us goes, "Mom, why are all these girls wearing pink?" And we just start laughing. Our friend's like, "Oh yeah, this is like an AOPI convention thing." And the mom was like, "Yeah, I figured it was something with like a lot of ladies." And the dad goes, "Yeah, if you want to see more girls in pink, just go around the corner."
The little boy was like, "Girls in pink?"
Yeah,
What?
it was so cute. And he was just like so surprised that there were so many girls wearing
That's
pink.
adorable. Oh, I love when little kids react to things. It's like one of
I
my, one of my favorite
know.
things.
It was so sweet.
Adorable.
Oh my gosh. And then today, I slept on the plane ride. Not that it
yeah.
was that long.
That's like an hour and a half.
But I made I made a friend in like 5 minutes.
Oh my God, I love when that happens.
So this lady was sitting in the middle seat and she was like, "Can you open the window?" Because it was one of those where it's like the random window that no one actually belongs to. And then I had mine. And I was like, of course.
Yeah.
I get it. It was giving, I've never been to DC before. So I opened the window for her. And she was like, wow.
So you're a window seat girly?
I did not pick my seat.
Okay, but if you do choose your seat, where do you sit?
It depends.
Okay.
It depends on the duration of the flight
Sure.
and the time of day.
Sure.
Like when I was going to LA, when Clara was living out there, I picked aisle. Your girl's
Right.
got to pee. I don't like to disturb people when they're sleeping.
I get
Learned that the hard way because I picked a window seat the first time I went to visit her. And I really had to pee. And I held it. because I
The whole
did
flight,
not
yeah.
want to disturb the people in my aisle.
No, I get that. Especially if they're asleep, that's the worst. You feel so
Yes.
bad. Yeah.
But I picked the window because I was like, oh my gosh, how cool is it to see DC and like at the sunset and then kind of like fly into sunset. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
If it's about 5 hours, if we're about anything more than 3, I would prefer an aisle.
I tend
Unless
to
I'm
be
flying with Ben, then I will take the middle seat because
yeah, he's tall.
well, no, I don't
Oh.
care if I wake him up.
Oh, fair enough.
To go to the
I'm thinking
bathroom.
he's tall. He needs to stretch his legs out. You're like, no, I don't care if he wakes up. Whatever.
No.
I am a window seat girly through and through. I love a window seat.
Really?
Yes, my favorite city to fly into is New York. I love flying over. the
I'm
New York
excited
skyline.
to do that on
Yeah.
the 3rd. Okay, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Are you flying out of Dulles or DCA?
We are flying out of Dulles.
Oh, okay.
I
Because
think.
I'm flying out of DCA
Mhm.
and I got one of those news alerts that was like, TSA, be wary that
no.
weekend for 250.
You're
all
right.
the
I
celebrations.
am flying out of Reagan because it got the same thing. All flights after noon are canceled.
So, but, well, oh, wait, I'm just like, all these dots just connected. So then, what airline are you flying and at what time?
Our flight's at like 9 a.m. And I
Oh, I'm
think
already going to
we're-
be in New York at that point.
Yeah, because we're just doing the day for a show, or the show isn't until 2, so we were like, we can sleep in a little bit, catch the
Okay.
9 a.m. But
'Cause
we're
I'm-
actually taking the train home because of all of that stuff.
See, okay, because I was going to ask, I'm actually flying back,
Mm-hmm.
but my flight's not till 9:30, I think,
PM?
out of
Ooh.
New York.
Well, and that should be
No,
okay because there won't be like fireworks or anything.
Right. That's why I was like, well, even if they were still going at 9:30, I'm not going to actually hit the fireworks. What?
Yeah.
The flight's not even an hour from New
It's
York.
like 45 minutes. It's not a
Yeah.
long flight. But the only reason that my friend and I are flying instead of taking the train is because it was cheaper to fly.
I think it was the same thing for me. No,
Yeah.
I ended up flying because I needed to be efficient with my time.
Yeah, and see, because we're
Jimmy
up
and
there
Isabel
so
are
often,
going to already be there.
because we're there so often, we were like, we'll roll in at like 11, roll out at like
Yeah.
6:30. Our show's at 2. We're seeing Moulin Rouge. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Clara, tell us about your week.
Okay, so my week was really good. I actually realized that I went to Rufus du Sol on Wednesday. No, Thursday that was. Rufus du Sol. He's an artist. Oh, well, it's not he. It's a collective of theys. They're like a EDM type of band, kind of. So they were playing at Audi Field, and that was really cool. So I had a really good time with my friend Christina there. We went out. We did some dancing, and it was just really cool. It was a really good experience. He does a song called Inner Bloom, which a lot of people know, and then he also does another song called Music is Better When We Are Together, type of deal. Yeah. The rest of my weekend was good. I went down to go hang out with my friends and Prince Frederick and their kids, and we had crabs and pizza, and we played in the river. Arlo was able to like go swimming, so I feel like a little less nervous about taking him to my family's lake house because like now I know that he can swim and he can be all great and jolly in the water, and he has a water dog. He loves the water. And then I just had a bunch of stuff for the rest of the weekend that just kept popping up. I was unable to get away, so I also have a big work week next week. So I am basically booked and busy every single day until Thursday evening. And then I just found out that I have plans on Friday. So I guess I'm a booked and busy girl this next week. And then I go to Miami the week after.
It's wild.
You
that
are booked and
just found
busy.
out.
You
didn't just find out. You just remembered or were reminded.
I actually don't think I ever put in my head what that date was for speed dating. So color me shocked. I have a blind date on Friday.
Hey, and I can't wait to observe.
Many of them. Anyway.
I can't wait to observe with Nora.
Yes, Nora's very
I'm so excited.
She's like, I'm going to have a notepad.
Oh, don't worry. I'm bringing my little mic and I'm making an edit. I'm going to try and make a reel.
Amber's
And
going
I'm
to
going to put it on the
reel.
pod. I'll be like, all right,
my
hi,
God.
Nora. Hey, Nora. Or hi, Amber. Our rate and review of the men from afar.
Amber's so delusional right now. She's just talking to herself.
I am.
She's having a conversation with herself. We're actually not here, Amber.
No,
the
it's
ghosts.
it's the ghost.
Well, we determined last week the ghost is a cat.
Oh, that's true. You are right.
Final bit. I did start Off Campus, as did Corbin.
So did I.
And it is a really good series. So cute, so teeny
cute.
bopper. It's been the first time in a while that I've like screamed and kicked my feet like a little teenage girl. And let me just say, I don't know what the girlies are reading, but I love all these smutty ass books. I just color me shocked.
I mean,
Color me
this
shocked.
girlie's reading the Odyssey and a murder book, but to each their own.
To each
Literally.
their own.
Well, I'm not
But
reading a murder book, but I am reading the Odyssey.
I do think that so I started Off Campus as well. I'm only 3 episodes in, but that's because yesterday I watched all 6 episodes of Heated Rivalry. And that one did also have me kicking my feet just a little bit. Like I was like, look at them, they're so cute. Like, but God, Off Campus is one of those shows where I watch it and I'm just happy the whole time. Like I'm not watching it and stressed out or pissed off at any of these characters. Like, what are you doing? It's just like Clara said, the giddy feet kicking. It's been really fun.
What's this streaming service is this on?
So
I've never even
Heated
heard of it.
Rivalry is on Max or HBO Max or whatever its name is now. And Off Campus is Amazon Prime.
Yeah, we love a good Amazon Prime moment. And it was kind of like, you didn't watch this The Summer I Turned Pretty, did you?
No.
Yeah, you're missing out, sister. All these like giddy little things of like being a girl is just so much fun.
I heard too much about Belly at work that I was pissed off when I didn't even watch the show. I was like, I can't do this.
Anyway, speaking of TV, should we get into this week's episodes?
I think we should.
Amazing.
Well, we're going to start with Summer House. Just a shout out, congratulations to Lexi and Andrea who are expecting a baby.
Yes.
That is
so
true.
exciting.
That
is so
is true.
exciting.
I love them. They're so cute.
But they're not on Summer House, so that's in the city. But
Andrea
still, congrats to them.
was on Summer House.
No, but not on the
Yeah.
Aftermath. We're
No,
talking
no,
about the
not that.
Aftermath.
So
yeah, but it's the same universe.
almost. Cool. Okay, well let's dive into the aftermath. Dun dun dun. I feel like the way that production put this in order of it doing like Amanda, and then we had West, and then we had Ciara. I feel like we were a little bit gypped by the Ciara part of it because it was so short. It was probably like the last like good 10 minutes of it, but I feel like I didn't learn anything too new. I think the most damning part was Amanda and all the information she was learning, and then West, of course, gave us nothing.
Obviously.
Well, West was pissing me off when he was like, well, Kyle, I didn't want the cameras to be here. I didn't want you to think this is staged. No, you didn't want the cameras to be there because you know you're in the wrong. Like, call a spade, West.
But I'm also surprised that he didn't want the cameras because he also knows that this is his last time on TV. We will probably... Actually, do you think we'll see him on House of Villains or... what's that other one? Winter House? Or was he already on Winter House?
Winter House is
Like
done.
what-
Winter House doesn't show
Exist
anymore. Do you mean Traders?
No, not Traders, but you know how I think Bravo, was it Bravo that started House of Traders? Like the villains of these shows kind of have to go against each other. Do you think West or Amanda might end up on one of these? Or I'm going to lean more on West since we already know he's not going to be on Summer House next season.
I have a feeling he fucked up with all the producers at Bravo. He will not be on any Bravo TV shows anymore.
Well, then I'm surprised that he didn't want to have that conversation with Kyle online, or with the cameras rolling, knowing that that's going to be his last time on TV.
But
and
I
he's
also-
made it a very big deal, I feel like, that he's not going to be on TV anymore.
I also feel like he knows that he's really shit the bed. Like, he's just like, everyone hates him. Everyone is dissecting him and what he's doing, that it just doesn't make sense to like be on TV anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think he's just tired of that and the emotional toll. Now, what I will say is, like, I think now he's realizing the repercussions of being like a reality TV star is like, you are dissected by everything. Like, if you are out and about, you're going to get your photo taken, especially after this type of scandal. If you are wearing something that like Amanda wore like 2 months ago, people are going to like dissect that and be like, oh, they were fucking during that time. I I think this man really knows that he fucked up and that he is no longer a fan favorite. Now, do I agree with what Lindsay said that the second that someone breaks up with him, like that they break up, every girl's going to swarm around him? I do agree with that.
Mhm.
And I think it's because he knows he's got it. Why not flaunt it?
Yeah.
I think that the Lindsay Amanda part was the best part. Lindsay was not holding back. She was ready to just tear into Amanda, and like the amount that Lindsay perceives is incredible. That woman has her eye on the prize. Like whatever it is, she knows what's going on. And I think that the amount of things that she was telling Amanda and what she was telling Amanda, the fact that Amanda didn't know is a problem. Like, Amanda, what do you mean you didn't know that he was hooking up with these women or, whatever? Like, she made a valid point in saying the thing where she was like, you did something so stupid that you made us forget how poorly Kyle treated you. Like, you made Kyle the victim.
Yeah. I
And
agree with that.
I think that Lindsay just was on her game.
Well, and I also feel like, specifically in that moment, it was just refreshing to see true friendship. Like, obviously, Amanda messed up, but it was great to see that Lindsay still cared about her, even though she messed up. She was like, I'm just going to tell you how it is, and this is what it is. And it makes me wonder, again, I know we're not really recapping that in the city, but how this is going to tie into what we're going to see and then how it's going to tie into the reunion, because I feel like this is all just happening at the same time. So Clara, as much as I really feel like we're going to be done, we're really not done if you're watching in the city.
It's never really over. Yeah.
Until it's over.
What did you guys think about Kyle's dog being so friendly with Wes?
Oh my
it was
God.
so clear.
That
That's
made
just
me
some
so
PTSD.
sad.
Yeah, dude. It's like when your ex-boyfriend sees your dog again or something. It's how I feel about my ex-boyfriend and when Lily sees him.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you motherfucking traitor. Who pays for your life? Me.
Not him.
Yeah, exactly. He never paid for
who
shit.
is the hand that feeds you?
Yeah. Exactly. So that shit made my blood boil. And obviously, like, Kyle even said it, like, she knows you. It's so
Yeah.
awkward.
I think that proves that their stuff went way deeper than they're, again, telling everybody. Because if this dog knew Wes, that means has been to Amanda's apartment multiple times. Now, I cannot confirm nor deny that it was just Wes there. But, I mean, it's building that repertoire with a pet. If he was so excited to see Wes, that definitely means that he was over a lot, at least in my eyes.
Right. Like pets, dogs especially, or Rex if you're Rex, get excited whenever anybody comes over, but you can tell who they know and you can tell who they've been around a lot. Like Rex has his people. He knows when certain people come over, he's like, this is my lap. Amber, you are one of his laps, just so you know. But it was interesting too because West was so comfortable with the dog. Like it clearly wasn't like this dog has smelled me. It's like I've rolled around on the floor with this dog. I've played with this dog. I've taken this dog on walks. Like it was very, very close knit. And what was even more crazy is before that we had seen Amanda start to admit some things when she's like, well, he pursued me and he came after me and he chased me. Like she's starting to open up a little bit. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that shit shocked me about the whole entire PJ Clarks of it all. Of like, Amanda was coming on to me. Amanda's the one who was like showed interest. It's like, nah, dude. Like, I don't know if you guys buy this. I buy that Wes was after Amanda 100%.
Yes, because he wanted to have the hero edit for Summer House. That's why he went after her, because think about it. Wes saw how Kyle treated Amanda over the summer. In his brain, if he comes back and is doing all this nice stuff and he's the big hero of the season, bada bing, bada boom, he can get more ladies and just have a better edit. And I'm so glad it backfired.
Well, and something that really pissed me off was in watching the In the City episode from that same week, West and Ciara are having lunch with Amanda, and he's encouraging her. Yes, do the apartment, live by yourself, leave Kyle. And it's like, he can say all he wants that he wasn't going after Amanda or that this relationship was march onward. He's sitting there telling her to leave her husband on camera. Like, you're not subtle, guy.
Not at all.
What was like the most surprising thing that you felt like you heard from Amanda, Ciara, and West? Like, if you had to pick, like mine were the fact that Amanda like knows, like when Amanda found out that West was kind of already cheating on her, mind shocking, and like then she's like going to continue doing it, and then you also have sorry, I was trying to get the squeaker toy. Then you also have Ciara, who was shocked that Meija was talking to Wes continuously, like, and like just didn't seem to care. And then my biggest thing was like Wes realizing that he had said "I love you" to Amanda, but it's not the same as being in love with Amanda, and I think that said a lot.
I would have to say that everything you just said is exactly how I felt about the episode. And those parts. But I was also, I guess for me, with the Amanda and Lindsay of it all, I just can't believe that she didn't realize that, oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Like that West was saying that Amanda was going after, like him. I was like, why are you shocked by this? I guess I would be shocked by it if I didn't know what the other person was saying behind my back either. Do you really think that Amanda was trying for her relationship with Kyle?
No, I don't. I really don't. I think I think the therapy was kind of a saving grace of like, let's just see if there's anything there. Because I do think it is hard, like we said last week, to step out of a relationship that you've been in for so long. But I think they usually say women are done first, and women like will make up their mind. And once they've made up their mind, that's it. I think for Kyle, it was also he was trying to save a bit of it, but I don't think Kyle was ever going to change for Amanda. And I think that Amanda started using that more as an excuse to get out.
Got it.
I think the minute she signed a lease for a year, unfurnished, it was over.
She was done. Yeah.
There was no way. Like, there was just no way. Clara, but to answer your question, one of the most shocking things I heard was the "you win." That West had texted Meija, "you win." And I was like, oh my gosh. But in other news, apparently they are potentially going to cast her for season 11 of Summer House.
As they should. I would love to see how Ciara and Mija's relationship blooms into the friendship. That
I don't
hope
think
it
it's
turns
going
into.
to.
I think
really,
it is.
But the only reason
They're
why
trauma
I don't
bonded
think so,
now by West.
But like, she's still talking to him. She's still like feeding into his shit, and so like I feel that's something. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like Ciara's like, I don't want anything to do with him. I want, I'd rather not have anything to do with him, his life, and so like I feel like she's gonna block her out now because of that.
But that's gonna make great TV.
It is, but I don't think Ciara's gonna sign up for it. I really don't. I don't think.
Well, depending on how Dancing with the Stars goes, they do their tour. They have like a tour that they go on.
Oh,
so
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
she might not even be at the house. Or she
Dancing
might
with
be
the
a Lindsay
Stars.
Hubbard.
Yeah.
And only be part-time.
But she also might be at the very end of the tour because that goes into January and stuff like that. So they're not filming during that time. So I think her Dancing with the Tour schedule will be okay. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll find out in a few weeks when things start like picking up. Cameras start picking up again.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll get the tea.
Any last thoughts on that?
Nope, I'm done.
No, I'm good.
Goodbye, Summer House, for the season.
Goodbye, Summer House, for the season. And hello to the Valley, episode 12.
We're coming up to the end of that one too.
Girl, I'm so ready for the Valley to be done. I have one note for the Valley. That is, Janet is a bisexual woman.
Oh my god, I have number 2! I had my mouth dropped. Like, looked at Ben and I said, not that you've been watching, but I cannot believe she's bisexual. That came out of nowhere. Like, what?
I don't remember.
And then she
hearing
wants to
about
get
that.
with Michelle.
I know. That
I'm like,
was another shocking thing. I was like,
what?
damn, like Michelle's your number one?
Because I would thought she would go for more of a female version of her husband.
Michelle is a little tan.
I mean, she is, but she's not. But is she Hispanic?
Yeah, she's Mexican.
Because Jason's not Hispanic, is he?
No, he's Asian. Question mark? Filipino?
Question mark? I don't know.
Question mark?
Maybe a mix of both.
A little,
I don't know his heritage.
A little this, a little that.
Maybe. But I was like, wow.
Yeah. I mean, that was a very shocking part. I'm glad that I know. It makes things a little bit more interesting if, like...
But where was that scene from? Vanderpump Rules?
That's what I'm wondering, too. We must
like
have been
unseen
VPR.
Footage?
It had to have been VPR because Dana was in it.
I thought Sheena was in it, too.
It was Sheena and Dana and Katie have a podcast now.
Wow.
Yeah.
But not that I've watched Vanderpump Rules in a while, but I don't even remember that scene.
I don't
I was
either.
like, wow. I can't believe that Bravo went into the archives to find that she was telling the truth about this threesome thing.
Yeah, the sick shit I would do to learn Bravo's labeling system. So
I
that
know.
they can find the clip.
It's probably like a Chick-fil-A drive-through lane. It is so organized and so well put together that they're like, yes, here we go.
That's
Pull
so
into
funny.
the episode.
We need this. We need this. I will say the rest of the episode kind of blah. Like, whatever. They go to Mexico. That's cool. I do not like. I understand that Kristen is going through a lot of emotions. I understand that I will not understand what Kristen is going through until I have a child myself. However, I do not like when Kristen victimizes herself. And she was like, Luke was yelling at me. He was screaming at me. And it was like, we can all watch this back and be like, he's so in the right now that like that's insane.
Yeah.
So I was having a really hard time watching that. Excuse me for the yawn. I was having a really hard time watching that, and then also just seeing how she was treating everyone around her and just bringing the vibes down.
Yeah. Ben, because he watched it with me today, said the same thing. He felt really bad for Luke, and I looked at him. I said, I hope I don't do that to you when we have children. I said, please play this episode if you feel like I am. I need the feedback. Please and thank you.
If we start like saying she's being such a Kristen right now, oh my God.
At least I know what it means. But I have 2 questions. I wrote down 2 questions from this episode. First, would you get a butt facial?
Yeah.
Would you?
I would do it. Would you do it?
I don't know.
If it was like 100% a woman that was doing it?
Yeah. I don't know. I would not cross that line. Even if it was a gay man that was doing it, that just would feel wrong.
Yeah.
But I was like, what an interesting concept.
I would love to get my ass.
Like, would it be like a baby's bottom? I'd love to know.
I mean, like, not to get too personal. Sorry to our listeners. I get butt acne sometimes. So, like, I think a butt facial would do great things for me.
Like clean out the pores that are in your butt?
Yeah. I mean, you and me work out so much. We're sweating much. We're sweating down there so much. I'm sure that shit would feel good.
I wonder if there's any around here. Pod trip to a butt facial.
I think we have to do it. Obviously, we're going to have to.
Like a really intense pod trip.
And then we could just start crying about relationships just like Zach did.
Of course. But I wonder if that's something that you can do like at home. Like, you know how they have like at home facial kits? Can you get like an at home?
Oh, probably.
There's one in Pittsburgh.
There you go, Amber.
I'll just drive home and make Ashley do it with me.
No, I want one.
They
have a buttock one. They have a buttock one.
What, here?
Here in DC, yeah.
Hey, producer Corbin, should you reach out and be like, so we're talking about butt facials. We'd love you to sponsor us.
You want them to sponsor us, or do you want them to come do a talk for you?
Both.
Both, of course.
It's treat your intimate area to some much-deserved TLC with our gentle and effective Fanny Facial, a specialized skincare treatment designed to cleanse, exfoliate, and brighten the delicate skin of intimate zones. Wait, you know that hold on, that Kanye West song that's like, she just bleached her asshole. Anyway, this soothing facial helps to reduce ingrown hairs, calm irritation, and improve in skin texture and tone gentle exfoliation with nourishing masks. Infused with hydrating and calm ingredients, it leaves the skin soft, smooth, and freshly perfect for pre-wax care or simply maintaining a healthy, glowy skin. Discreet, hygienic, and tailored to your comfort, the Fanny Facial is the ultimate self-care treat for a fresh, confident you.
Does this place only do Fanny facials, or like is this one of those they mixed up the rooms and now I'm getting something I didn't ask for kind of places?
No, they got a bunch of different things. I think this shit looks lit. No,
I think we should take a pod trip and go.
I think we should, honestly, Amber, maybe you should do it before your pageant so that like your bikini looks good on your ass.
Oh, I didn't think about. Well, it's full coverage.
That's actually
It's not a thong, bikini bottom.
Yeah, but you still got some cheekage.
True.
Pre-birthday booty facials?
I don't know. I think we gotta go.
It's a
Fire
5K
gift card to the
and then
beauty
it's
place.
Fanny facials. No, she's gonna make us run a 5K and then she's gonna go, and now to refresh your butts, Fanny facials.
If I was
Runs,
rich, you bet I
gets
would
coffees
book all
and
my fucking
pastries,
friends a booty
then
facial.
finishes with butt facials.
So funny. Anyway, those were my thoughts on the Valley.
My final thoughts on this week's Valley episode, though. I'm glad that Kristen and Brittany had a Nia conversation because I feel like Brittany was in the right of her feelings, because Kristen really does go very hard for Nia, whereas Kristen and Brittany have been friends longer and she doesn't ride for Brittany as hard as she does for Nia. I love that Zach has been more of a main character this season because he's just very entertaining. And I love that he's very expressive. And I know that I feel like he cries a lot, but it feels real. It's giving unproduced, to me at least. And I think that's my final thoughts on at least this week's. Oh, and my last one is I felt very bad for Schwartzapalooza because of it getting rained out. It looked like the worst birthday gathering ever.
Yeah.
But and then final thought. Ben was watching it with me and he goes, "What happened to the other Tom guy? Tom Sandoval."
Sandoval? He's dead.
And I was like, I think he's doing fine because he's not in the news.
Seriously, not in the news. I would like to agree with you on the whole entire like Schwartz Palooza part. That was really sad. Danny was pissing me off during that time though, because you could tell he was just like doing way too much.
Yeah.
And that was just
Danny
really
was
annoying.
pissing you off?
I
I'm
know.
shocked.
Shocker.
Shocked.
And then another part of this was that I found it interesting that Kristen tried so hard for Nia. And it's like she has known Brittany far longer. She was in Brittany's bridal party, wasn't she? And everything like that. So like it made me annoyed because like Nia's nothing to write home about, nor is Danny. So just like, and also that's what you want to label your relationship or like, you know, aim your relationship to be at. Absolutely not. So she needs to find something else to get excited about and to like ride on her high horse.
All right. I think that wraps up the Valley.
It does wrap up the Valley. Not that much going on in the Valley right now.
Really not. So even though they are in Mexico, it's time to go from Mexico to Rhode Island.
Okay. Well, I'm excited for our first reunion with Rhode Island.
Me too. Oh, it's going to be so good.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have ourselves our first Rhode Island reunion.
I think we do.
Let
That's
me say,
exciting.
it's so exciting, and I like that they made everyone wear blue. However,
Yeah.
I know I love her. I wasn't a fan of Kelsey's dress.
I'm surprised.
I don't know what
Truly.
it was about it. It didn't feel like it was on the same level of glamour as like the rest of the ladies.
I feel like specifically for Kelsey, she needed to do an updo with her dress. I feel like the neckline didn't constitute for her hair being down, and I think it would have just been more glamorous had she had picked a different hairstyle.
I do wonder that, or if she accessorized differently. I don't know. It felt very promy to me for some reason.
Interesting. I would say that Joe Ellen's was giving prom.
Okay. I also think that Liz's dress reminded me of a seashell, and I wonder if that's what she was going for. Like the patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel that? Do you see it?
I feel that.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it. Well, who was your favorite then?
I think it was Liz.
Okay. I was really vibing with Rosie's. I loved the neckline. I loved the pattern, like the flower off the shoulder.
Her
That was
tits looked
stunning.
insane.
They looked good.
I don't know how I felt about the flower type of vibe. I don't know. I maybe it was just the mesh that just kind of bothered me. I didn't love her dress as much, but I will say I think our Queen Alicia looked wonderful as well.
Oh, she did. She looked stunning as per usual.
And
What did you think of Rula's rhinoplasty?
Dude, she looks okay. She looks so much younger, and I don't mean to nose shame, but like I think the way it curves up, she looks more like a Who from Whoville.
Yeah. I could see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I will say that when they first showed her on screen, I was like, who even is that? That like took me a second because she looks so different. She looks great. But she looks so different.
She does.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, that's what I was going to say is Alicia coming in hot with the Brian must like it because it's like fucking a new woman. My jaw dropped when Alicia said that.
Nothing, no filter. And that's why I'm an Alicia stan.
Forever.
I love that she made the comment that you really learn about your personality when you have to watch it back on TV. I was like, did you not know that you were this fun the whole time, like your whole life? Because you've been so entertaining to watch.
Well,
I love it, Krekka.
That's kind of what I wonder too when you and me listen to our podcasts again. It's like, do we really say these things? Like, do I really say half the shit that comes out of my mouth?
Yes, except now we're recording it.
And now it's like on record.
But it's solidified that we are funny.
We are.
I think
really
we're so funny.
Okay, I have a few thoughts. I know that we're working with some limited opinions and stuff like that. I will say one of the first things I wrote down was that Rosie doesn't suck dick, and that like actually kind of shocked me.
Why?
With such a big mouth and how much she fucking talks, you would think that she would put something in there. Like,
but she's got to save her vocal cords for speaking. She's on TV, baby.
Not anymore. Well, I guess on this.
Well, no,
show.
she has her show.
I guess so. That just shocked me. I don't know. I think it's silly that we're kind of rehashing the same fights over and over again. And I will say also, I was shocked that Rulala talked as much as she did for a woman that was in that show for 5 minutes.
Literally 5 minutes. Who said that? Was it Joe Ellen?
It was Joe Ellen.
You were literally in for 3 episodes.
Yep, 3 episodes. Yeah, no, that shocked me of how much she was defending things. It shocked me at the beginning, her and Liz, like kind of having that little bickering moment as well. What was that about?
I'm guessing it was that affair that she so claimed to have had on Block Island. But what I did not appreciate is them being like, well, go subpoena the court records, like, or the phone records, or do this, get the police records. I was like, guys, it's really not that deep. It's really not that deep. You're taking this way too seriously.
I agree. I do think that
I think that Rula is really trying to protect something that you and me can't figure out what it is. Like I just think that she is trying to save face for a lot of things, and I don't appreciate how that is kind of ruining like the honest conversations that we could be having. Do you know
It's
what I mean?
giving Nina and Danny
Yes.
from the Valley. They have that front, and you can see that they're not being truthful with their viewers, and you can feel it. Like, I get that you don't want to put everything out there. I get it. At some point, you do want to keep some things private. But if people are like, at some point, you just got to let it, give it up, put it out there, and let it go.
Yes. Agreed. I am shocked that there is as much conversation about this goddamn fucking speaker blowhorn situation that Rosie and Kelsey went through. Like, was it really that deep? And that's what brought us into the whole entire, like, she's sleeping for money, she's doing this, like, all this stuff. She suck a dick, like, for money. And I just feel like Rosie and Kelsey's, like, kind of jabs at each other are so low. Like they stoop so low that it's like boring now. It's like, get over it. We need to find something new to talk about.
Yes, but you also have to remember we're at the reunion. Like, of course we're going to rehash everything. So I get why it feels boring, but what else were they going to talk about? This was such a huge storyline during the season.
Yeah, no, I know you're right. It just, I don't know. It just
I
seems
guess I
like,
didn't realize how much it did affect them. Like, obviously we saw what happened during the season, but I guess for me, seeing it at the reunion, I was like, there was something else going on that they didn't show the viewers. Because I don't think they would have gone that low, because I was actually shocked that they went that low. So I don't think we got the full picture of their relationship during this year or during this season.
Another thing I was going to say is when they were doing Ashley's cry meter and how many times she cried, that I felt very triggered from last week. Being told how many fucks I say. But like, I actually thought she
Corbin's
cried
dad.
more this
I
season.
think she did. I think she did.
She thought she cried more.
Yeah, I think she did. I think Bravo was just trying to like get it so that one of the housewives were right.
Yeah.
I don't think it was 7.
Do you? I mean, I guess we'll see more about like how things are going with her, but like, do you feel like she fits in when it comes to the fighting styles?
No, not at all. And again, I think it goes back to the ABC versus Bravo.
Yeah, but I also thought,
And
it
I
was
think it's
interesting.
personality based.
Yes, yeah.
I think it's
That
very personality based.
Kelsey has been following Ashley since 2015, but it's like, I'm surprised she didn't try to be her friend earlier than this.
But remember, she's not from Rhode Island. So maybe she just didn't know how to connect with Ashley. Because remember, the only reason she met Rosie was because they went on a friend date. Someone had
Yeah.
introduced them. Maybe she didn't have that chance until the start of the show.
Maybe I don't know. I always love when you are watching these and you know that like a fight, like the specific fight I'm thinking about is between Liz and Joellen, the hair pulling, the chair pushing, and Liz finally has to kind of own up to her mistakes of like, yes, I did watch that back. Yes, I did tug your hair. Yes, I did push your chair. And to me, that's definitely taking accountability. But imagine if we didn't have cameras there. It'd be her word against her word. And it would just be like this big mumble jumble of like, I didn't say that, I didn't do that, like type of deal. So I'm always glad to kind of see like a housewife or like anyone for that matter to get put into their place and like, realize like, hey, you kind of fucked up here.
Yeah, I agree. Shout out the cameras.
Shout out to the camera crews.
Shout out to the camera crews.
But
okay, if there were no cameras, based on how we know Liz and how I know Joellen, who would you have believed?
Unfortunately, I probably would have believed Liz.
I agree. I was going to
because
say
I
Liz
love
too.
Liz so much. Yeah.
I just think not Rosie, oh my God, Joe Ellen was putting herself in too many things that I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I believe you.
Agreed. Also, like, man, Rula, like, during this, like, anytime Joellen would say something, Rula would, like, snap back with something
I
under her breath or do something like
know.
that. And it's like, I don't think I've ever seen this woman get so triggered. And I'm very curious to see how it'll be next week when all the
Yeah.
women and, like, their husbands
They're
are there.
men.
Yeah.
I'm very curious. I wonder if Brian's going to do the same thing.
I don't know, man. So sorry, I keep yawning. I don't know, man. I think that I want to know. Well, one, I saw that he put a tracker in Rula's car so that he could see if she was spying on the mistress.
That's a bunch of BS.
You think?
I think so.
I think
I
he would
think
wanna
he wanted to know where Rula was so he could get away with the stuff he wanted to get away with.
But that's my point. Is like if he had a tracker on Rula,
Mhm.
and say Rula was going to go confront the mistress or was going to be in the vicinity of the mistress, wouldn't he want to know?
Yes. He's only telling part of that story.
He is. I don't know. Something sketchy.
They
with
better
that
bring
shit.
it up next week.
I agree. And I don't know. I bet you $10 they're going to be able to like be like, oh, we can't bring that up because it's like under investigation or.
Oh,
in the
shoot.
preview for next week, Andy does ask why.
Yeah, but it
So,
goes back to what Claire
hopefully-
said. They might not be able to talk about it because of an active investigation. Because I don't think it's closed.
Yeah, but it comes down to one of those things is like, does Rula choose to press charges and like things like that? So it could be like a weird, they may be able to talk about it kind of deal. But I'm just surprised she's still with him.
I'm not. Kyle and Amanda's situation. Here we are again. You have kids, you have a family, you have your reputation to uphold. You get divorced like that,
And this isn't her first one.
Yeah. Yeah. Um Alicia and Liz being friends again makes me happy. You know, I think that friendship's really important. I've just realized we never got that much out of Ashley this one. Or, well, I mean, I guess we did with Rosie, but.
Like I said, Ashley was boring. Honestly, I hope she doesn't come back. She was a boring character on the show.
Yeah.
Then why do you think they didn't really ask her any questions except the cryometer or whatever? Like, she didn't give anything except that and the Audreys.
Yeah.
She was boring.
She was boring. I'll admit that.
Hence why she's at the end of the couch. Boring.
Do you think we're going to get a much more, like, you didn't see, but, like, do you think the second half will be more heated with Rula and her husband coming out? Like, do you think that he will cause her to kind of get an uptick of like, no, you're not talking about this. Like, you're not getting in my face about that. Cause she was getting up and getting rowdy about it.
Oh,
at the
I mean,
end.
yeah, even to what I've watched so far. I mean, I don't think I've seen her talk this much before and really defend. I'm like, well, one, where was this actually on the show? And
Yeah.
two, I think with Brian being there, they're going to feed off each other.
Not great. Not exciting. It is exciting, but
It is exciting. It's going to be a very interesting, but it also makes you wonder how Gary is going to also defend Joellen.
Okay, here's my question for you then. So the way that you asked me about if I would believe Liz or would I believe Joellen, do you believe Rula or do you believe Joellen?
I think I would believe Joellen in this case because of how well known it was outside the group.
Yeah.
Because if the mistress is posting things online, you can't deny facts.
Well, and not only that, but he's admitted to having a mistress. The issue now is the timeline of it all.
Mm-hmm. So I would believe Joellen. Because why would you not want to defend your husband in that way?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're living in La La Land.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Well, thoughts overall, reunion?
Exciting. I'm really excited for next week.
I'm excited for next week too. I'm excited to see how kind of things kind of start churning out and how we wrap things up because this is only a 2-part reunion. I'm glad they did split it into 2 parts because I feel like there was a lot to like. We got the slam pig of it all. We
Yeah.
got the Liz, Alicia, and then we got the Rulala and the Joellen part. I
Mhm.
do think that these women are so explosive. They're so good at what they do, and I'm
They
glad that
are.
we get to see them on our screens.
Yeah. I'm glad we have one more week
One
of
more
Rhode Island.
week. Yeah.
One more week.
Corbin, did you have any final thoughts on reunion?
I like it the messier it gets. So I'm excited for next week. But I really do. It's like I feel like we're back in a summer house situation. It doesn't matter what happens. Brian and Rula are not going to tell the truth. We're not going to get the
No.
answers. And
Agreed.
it drives me crazy.
The struggles be real. The struggles be real. I'm excited.
Shall we get to our bake of the week?
We shall. Even though we didn't actually really bake this week. Sorry, listeners. This week's bake was supposed to be based off Mexico and being in. They went to Puerto Vallarta, or they flew into there. Was in Puerto Maestro.
Something like that.
Yeah. So our dessert was going to be based off that, but just because today was Father's Day and then flying in today, it didn't work quite out as well as I'd hoped. So instead, we're coming to you with our favorite Mexican desserts. So I'll start. Mine? Tres leches cake. And I never thought I would like it that much. I was actually talking to my mother-in-law about this because she said that tres leches is too sweet for her. But let me tell you, if you've never had tres leches cake from Fogo de Chao, you're missing out. I think that's the best tres leches that I've ever had.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Tres leches was also mine.
Really?
Well,
Hey.
Actually, I kind of forgot it was supposed to be Mexican.
That's okay.
So originally I had icebox cake, which
What's
is
that?
like, okay, so my mom used to make this cake all the fucking time. So it's basically graham crackers and homemade whipped cream. And you layer it, you layer like graham cracker, whipped cream, graham cracker, whipped cream, or you can put berries in between it and then you freeze it. And so it kind
Oh.
of soaks, and it's just so easy. It's like, I don't know, we used to eat it as kids all the time. My mom would make it for like someone's birthday. So we'd always have icebox cake. And like you can make it with like the chocolate wafers too. So it's like an Oreo type of deal. But yeah, that was definitely
Oh.
my favorite. Well, actually, let me make this for you next week. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to make it for you guys next week.
Yeah. I think that'd be so much fun.
Okay, great.
Should we bring our own single serve of these things? Like of these inspired desserts, and we'll just
Girl,
like, do,
I'm
like,
going to make a
testers?
whole thing of it because I'll eat it. I know you can't
You're
eat a
so
bunch of
funny.
it, but I'm
I
going to eat it.
know.
And
Yeah,
then I'm
to
going to toot all night long.
Yeah, to the listeners, if you haven't picked up, I am in full send pageant prep, so the desserts had to be limited. Also, hence why we didn't really bake this week.
But it's okay. I
Corbin?
had a slice of cake anyway.
Hey,
Hey,
as you should.
I know. Corbin?
One word. Churro.
Oh.
I haven't had a churro in so long.
I am going to expose myself a little bit here.
As you should.
I love Disney. Okay. Love it. Big fan. Love the shows, love the movies, love the parks, all of it. And when I go to Disney, what do I get? A freaking churro. And you can get it with Nutella, you can get it with caramel, you can get it straight up. Churros. There's not enough words to say how much I love a churro. A churro bite, a full-size churro, a Mickey churro. I want it in all its forms with all its toppings. That is my favorite Mexican-inspired dessert. Churros.
So, is your favorite churro from Disney, or is it from somewhere else?
I mean, my favorite churro that I've ever had was in Mexico.
Fair.
And we were at they were like churro bites. We had gotten off our cruise, and my friends and I had gone swimming with dolphins in this like park or whatever, this dolphin park. And they provided us lunch and drinks and dessert, and we had churros. And I mean, you're sitting there, you're watching dolphins swim around you, you're eating a churro. There's not really anything better. But I do think that Disney churros are actually really, really good. Like, God, I love a churro.
I
do
feel
love a
like
good
when we
churro.
go for book club,
Yeah.
that should be on our list.
Oh, girl, I got all the snacks on the list. I got restaurants. I got it all. I am ready.
Okay.
Corbin,
I'm
do you
excited.
consider yourself a Disney adult?
That was going to be my question too.
Like, respectfully, I want to know.
Yeah. So it's kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, I
because-
feel like kind of is a good answer.
Yeah, because I'm not going, and I'm not going to the resorts, and I'm not going 5, 6, 7 times a year. If I'm going, it's maybe at most twice a year, and that was last year because I went with some friends, and then my sister and I were in Paris, and we're like, screw it, let's go to Disney Paris. So I would say kind of.
You're like teetering the line.
Yeah. I love Disney. I love how they lean into a theme. We know this. I love a theme. I
You
wear
do
so
love
much
a
glitter.
theme.
I love a theme. And I think that Disney's Imagineers get themes. Like, you go into a ride, you just walk into the park, and it is fully immersed. You are living like you are a Disney princess. And yes, I will see every movie that Disney puts out. Toy Story 5 on my list. Gonna go see it. Like, love it. Big fan. I have ears. I'm not ashamed to admit I have like 5 ears.
No, that's okay. I support that. Interesting.
Mine are themed. all 5 pairs of my ears are themed.
as they should be. That is very Corbin-esque for you to
Yes.
say.
Love a theme.
Very. Okay, ladies. Well, with that, final whisks.
I would say mine is don't be afraid to do things alone.
Yeah.
Because I went to the cave by myself because I didn't actually know who was in town when I went. And I was like, what am I going to miss out if I don't go and do this? So just don't be afraid to do things by yourself.
Are you not claustrophobic?
No.
Interesting. The cave, like that's like the only part of the
But-
cave that
So-
I think would freak me
But that's
out.
not the whole cave, though.
I would
the
also
cave
say-
could be really big.
Yeah, I
where
would
it's like
say-
this whole huge room.
Because it's Mammoth Cave, it's named for how vast it is. Like,
Yeah.
I would say most of the cave is actually quite large. There are just
Yeah.
small parts of it where you're getting from one part of the cave to the next where it's a little tight.
Well,
Yeah.
even there, like that is what freaks me out. Is just like the idea of being in a cave, like just in general. I think
Oh, I see
Like-
what you mean.
That's fair.
I understand. Yeah.
I could not be in like a bunker because
Hmm.
like I would be like, we are so far underground. It's like the submarine thing. Like people get freaked
Yeah.
out going on submarines. Like, that's how I feel about like I've been in caves, like in
I would say-
Tennessee.
If you're going to do like a cave tour, I do think Mammoth Cave is a good one because go ride with me with this, okay? It's a very modern cave. Like, there are, yeah, they have like handrails and sidewalks and lights and
Yeah.
paths. Like, it is very much like when
Mhm.
you're in it, you know you're in a cave, but I did not feel uncomfortable at all.
No.
Like, I
didn't
felt
either.
very comfortable.
Interesting.
Now they have tours where you can actually go caving.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Which I personally would never do.
No, not for me.
But like specifically the historic tour, like Corbin said, that it was all paved. There were handrails, like they had like built-in stairs. It didn't feel claustrophobic aside from when you were trying to get from one point to the next, like from one big room to the next room.
Mm-hmm.
I think you would feel fine in it.
I'm sure I
Because
would.
this tour
I
was
just-
like 110 people, I think, per tour. There's over 100, so
Wow.
it's big. So I
Yeah.
wonder how that would be different, like that specifically. Well, because and the guy also said that specifically Mammoth Cave doesn't end up like a lot of other caves because the sandstone protects the limestone. So it doesn't get as like damp and wet. It's a very dry cave.
Yeah,
I
like
wonder if that would play into not feeling so. Ooh.
yeah, because they don't have stalactites and stalagmites
Yeah.
because there's no drippage. There's no water drippage. It's very, very dry.
Hence why it's like I feel like such big rooms.
Yeah, it's like
It
being in a
feels
dome.
like a room.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Well, thank you for educating me, ladies.
You're welcome.
you're so welcome.
My final whisk is maybe listen to your body. I feel like Thursday and Friday, I didn't go to the gym. Thursday, what did I do? I think I ran. And Friday, I also went on a run. And I think it's just listening to my body of like, I was so sore. Actually, no, Thursday I didn't go for, maybe I did. I can't remember now. Anyway, neither here nor there. I was so sore from working out this past week and introducing running back into my like every other day part of like workout and then run in the evening type of deal. My body has not been used to that since like my half marathon training started. So I'm just trying to get myself slowly back into it. So like listen to yourself. And if you're overextending yourself, you got to tell yourself, step it back. Take
I feel
time
like I
for
need
yourself.
to listen to that advice now.
Yeah, step it back. Don't go into
Take a
work.
nap.
Take
a nap.
breather. Yeah. Corbin?
Get fancy every once in a while. I had so much fun dressing up and getting all fancy and going out with my friends to this event at work. Like every once in a while you need to remind yourself that it's not just the everyday drone, right? Like you can get a little fancy. You can have a good time. Drink a little drinky drink. Like just take advantage of those opportunities when you can, because you got one life. You may as well make it sparkle.
Hey, I like that.
And
do
lean into
too.
the themes.
Yeah.
Lean in. It makes it way more fun when you do.
Seriously. Well, ladies, with that, we'll end up with our closing, not our clothes. Anyway. So Amber, take us away.
I don't even completely lost me. I was like, what? What?
Amber, where should they follow us?
Oh my gosh. Anyways, yes. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and we'll get to YouTube. We really will, I promise. At Need for Reality. For chaos and drama and our giggles, our laughs.
Like and subscribe our podcast, add a review or two, or just leave some stars if you're going to leave any, 5 and above. And share with your other fellow drama lovers in your life. And with that, we will say au revoir.
No, we got to say adios. We just did Mexican desserts.
Okay. Potato.
Potato. Adios, ladies.
Buenos noches. And bye.
Bye.